It's your boy, the big head dude, and I'm back again. Y'all got to give it to me, man. I told y'all that I'm motivated to get this in, and if y'all see, we on video number 3. You know what I'm saying? We on video number 3, and man, I ain't gonna lie. I honestly was nervous about starting this. I was hesitant. I didn't think people were going to be willing or wanting to share their story, to share their struggle and put it out there for the world and the masses to judge. But honestly, like, shit, people have a lot to say, and I think that's just because going through our addiction, going through the trials and tribulations that we go through, sometimes we just don't feel heard. We don't feel like anybody's listening. So to have this platform, to have this avenue right here to be able to fucking speak and hope somebody's listening on the other side, you know, is man, it feels good. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. But anyways, you guys can see that I'm trying to step it up. I mess with the camera settings. You know, I'm trying to get the white wash out and get the color scale and all that right. You know what I mean? So give me credit, man. Come on. I'm trying to do it for y'all. The big head dude is trying to do it for y'all. But anyways, let's get this show on the road. Again, y'all know who I am. It's the big head dude. And today I am sitting with Pirate. All right. That's your nickname, street name? Where did Pirate come from?
Oh, I was named that a couple years ago by a good friend of mine. Just because I used to have a prosthetic leg, and I don't know, it's just a cool name, rare.
Okay. All right. Do you want to put your government out there? You don't have to.
I'm cool at this time.
Got you, Pirate. We appreciate you. Again, thank you for man, sitting down with me here today and taking a little bit of your time.
For the opportunity.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to holler at you, and I see that you're homeless out here, possibly maybe battling a drug addiction. We're gonna get into that. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in West Texas, born and raised in West Texas. I moved here to Tucson in 2005 with my family, and graduated high school. I lived a pretty good, normal upbringing. You know, everything was cool. You know, I didn't really too much hard times. My dad, he's worked in the oil field. He's traveled the whole world and drilled oil. So I lived a pretty good upbringing. You know, I'm the oldest of 5 siblings. My mom and dad are still married to this day, 35 years and going strong. 19 years old is kind of when everything kind of changed for me.
Okay.
I was involved in a traumatic accident.
All right, we'll get to that right now. So parents still together. Dad had sounds like a great job.
Yeah, he's a dying breed. He's a rare breed.
You said
65 years old, and he still works 7 days a week, 20 hours a day.
In the oil fields.
Not anymore in the oil fields. He still works in the drilling industry.
Right.
He drills water wells down here in Arizona.
Okay.
But I mean, that man never graduated high school, and he traveled this world for like 15 years, drilling wells all over the world, and he used to make $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to work 28 days gone, 28 days home straight, back and forth for like 15 years straight.
Okay. And you said that you're the oldest of 5 siblings?
Well, 4 now. My baby sister passed away November last year.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
It happens.
And I heard you say that you graduated high school.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I dropped out when I was 18. I was just an idiot. And I ended up getting in my accident that I was caught in the middle of.
Right.
And during my rehabilitation, I ended up going back to the same high school I dropped out of and got my diploma.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
How old are you?
I'm 35 years old.
35? I'm 36.
February 89.
February?
89, yeah.
Okay, I'm January 7th.
My dad and one of my sisters is the 21st and the 22nd.
January?
Yeah.
Okay. So what year did you graduate? What's that, 06 or?
December 09.
09?
It should have been May 08.
Oh yeah, I'm saying 05 now. You right? Yeah, you right. Okay. I'm sitting here thinking about when I graduated. It's not about me though. Pirate.
Oh.
Nah. So graduated high school. It sounds like you had a stable household, parents together. Was there any kind of abuse or trauma or any kind of negativity in the house?
No, not really. I mean, besides the mom and dad fighting every now and then, I didn't really. My parents didn't do drugs or nothing. They don't even. My dad chews tobacco and drinks a little bit, but that's it. My mom, she's straight edge.
Right.
We were kind of church Christian upbringing.
Right.
Excuse me. Yeah, like I said, nothing really too negative growing up.
Okay. So.
Like I couldn't have asked for better. You know what I mean? Like I'm blessed. I had a pretty good childhood.
Shouts out to your mom and dad.
Thank you.
Do you have any contact with them?
Yeah. I see my mom every now and then. We talk. They're my support system right now.
They're your support system.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, what do they think about your current
decisions in life?
Yeah.
They're, you know what I mean. They're past trying to force me or make me do anything that I can't or don't want to do right now.
Right.
So all they can do is I wouldn't say maybe not accept, but they just making sure that they're still active in my life every day, making sure that for when the day comes when I make that life-changing decision.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's real good. Because a lot of
she never used to be like that. So
a lot of parents just
turn their back.
Tough
love.
Just shut people out.
She's past the tough love thing. Yeah.
So it sounds like they're
come
just
and see me every couple of days to make sure I'm eating.
Right.
Yeah. So
That's
she does
good.
what she can do.
Are they out here? You said you were from West Texas. When did you come to Arizona?
2005.
2005.
Yeah.
Been out here in Arizona ever since.
Yep.
You have your folks are out here.
Yep. On the north side.
What about your siblings?
They're all mixed up. My brother still lives at home.
Right.
My two young sisters, they live out on their own.
Let me ask, what do they think about your decision making?
None of them really are happy with it. You know what I mean? They're strongly disappointed in me, of course, but.
Are they here for support? Do you talk with them? Have communication?
Not as
with
much
them?
as I do with my mom, but.
Right.
But yeah, they're there. If I ever needed them, they're there.
That's good. A lot of people don't have that, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's real good. So tell us about how'd you get into the narcotic world, into the world of drugs?
Well, I mean, I experienced a little bit in high school. I started smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol.
Right.
Like my first actual drug of choice, besides weed, was cocaine. I went real heavy with that in high school. Did a little bit of psychedelics like LSD and ecstasy and stuff.
Right.
And kind of all up until I was 19. But right a couple of months before my accident, I kind of started experimenting with heroin and meth, but I wasn't full-blown daily user.
Which started the I don't want to say it's acceptable or whatnot, but it's pretty much the norm that in high school, I guess, you're gonna try taking a sip of beer and you're gonna try taking a hit of marijuana.
Oh, yeah.
Was the cocaine just kind of like that too? Like, hey, take a little sniff, and then you're like, I liked it?
Where I went to high school, everyone did cocaine too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just liked it, it got a hold on you, huh?
Yeah.
All right, and then before your accident, which we're getting up to, you said you dabbled with crystal meth and heroin?
Yeah, I did a little bit.
Right.
I wasn't fond of it, but I did not like it either. You know what I mean? It definitely was a mind changer for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So getting into your accident, what happened?
Oh, when I dropped out my senior year of high school. So that summer that I should have graduated, when I didn't, my whole graduating class was having graduation parties, and I went to one of them once in July, and I basically just put myself in a really bad situation. I ended up getting caught up in the middle of a gang beef, and I was in a one-bedroom apartment with a bunch of my friends, and long story short, the apartment got ambushed by some Southside gangbangers, and they ambushed the apartment with some AK-47s, and I just happened to walk out first at 1:30 in the morning. We're getting ready to get more alcohol, and I walk out to a bunch of gangbangers locked and loaded at the door, and as fast as I could run back in, slam the door, and warn everybody, they started spraying, and they caught me in the crossfire. And yeah.
Man, YouTube, if you guys could have seen my face right now, my jaw was dropped. So this happened out here?
Yeah, right here in Tucson, yeah. July of 2008.
Man.
I got shot 9 times.
9 times?
Yeah, by armored piercers, yeah.
Alright,
I got
50
sprayed
Cent.
from my feet up to my waist. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I got a hip replacement, pelvis replacement. I have obviously amputation. I had a bunch of internal problems. You know, I had to colostomy bag for a year, and yeah.
Damn, I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I'm speechless just because, I mean, yeah, we hear about shootings and whatnot, and Tucson has a little bit of a gang problem, but I mean, to actually hear and see like this actually happen to you out here in my city in Tucson, Arizona, that's damn.
Yeah.
Thank God you're still here, first off, but I mean, again, just judging books off their cover and whatnot, I was thinking white dude probably tipped his bike or motorcycle,
or the war or something, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no one ever respects that.
You were at a house party, a high school house party on the south side, Tucson, Arizona, having a ball.
Yeah.
You step out the front door and there's some Southsiders right there with AKs, probably beefing with somebody inside. Obviously not beefing with you, but beefing with somebody inside the party. So you turn around to slam the door and warn everybody, and bullets start flying.
Yep.
Did anybody die?
No, I'm the worst that took it. I got shot the worst.
Damn.
Yeah, I died. I died that night. I came back.
Thank you, Jesus. Damn.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It's been a crazy rehabilitation, but you know, I never will be 100%. You know, but I'm pretty. I came pretty far away compared to what most people would probably.
Right.
In my situation.
Damn.
So I'm blessed. You know, I'm strong. You know, I've always been strong-minded. I'm just stubborn. You know.
It's very unfortunate that happened to you.
It's definitely a life changer, and it definitely will, you know, change the way you think and feel and see life. You know, I definitely see life through a different set of lenses now. But
so
it's all positive.
After this, man, I don't even know what to call it. I'm sorry, bro. So after this event, I
just call it a life-changing.
After this life-changing experience,
yeah.
So how was life right after, through recovery or whatnot?
I was pretty fast in my recovery. I wanted to bounce back as fast as I could. You know, what I was going through at the time. You know, waking up at 19 years old in the hospital, missing a leg, shitting in a bag. Excuse my language. Like in the worst pain you could ever imagine. Like pumped full of dope.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to get back to whatever normal was as fast as I could. You know.
Right.
And you know, with all these doubts, you know, being put on me and in front of me, like, you know, I just wanted to prove them all wrong, you know. And,
doctors probably saying you'll never walk again and such and such and blah blah.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean, or it's just like I'll never be active ever again, or you know what I mean, like making me think like I'm gonna be like wheelchair bound or.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and I bounced back pretty fast, you know, considering the timing, you know.
Sounds like even though
I got shot in July of 08, and I got my last surgery. I've been through 17 surgeries. I got my last surgery February 09. I got my first prosthetic April 20th, 09, and I re-registered in high school July of 09 and graduated December 09. Walked in, and the night that I graduated, I ended up meeting my ex-fiance at the time. Was my fiance,
right?
And then they ended up getting engaged and you know, going on through life, and yeah, things went good for about 4 years, and then I was cleaning off the narcotics and the pills and stuff. That was real hard.
So that's what I was gonna ask you. Obviously, you were gonna go through a lot of pain after this, right? Yeah. Is that what?
I was in a heavy pain contract for a couple years. They had me doped up, like more doped up than I should have been.
Do you think that's what jump started or fueled your addiction now?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, you know, in the beginning, like I didn't enjoy, you know, fucking popping all those pills. I needed to eat all those pills. I was in a lot of pain, you know.
Right.
But as time went on and I progressed, like I didn't hurt as much, but in my mind, you know what I mean. I thought I was, and I continued to, you know, eat a lot of pills, and then I started getting high after a while, and then I was physically dependent, and then I ended up dropping dirty for cannabis, of all things, and they ended up pulling my pain contract from under me, and ended up relapsing on heroin for a little bit, and then I was clean for a couple of years, or the last year of my relationship, and I ended up relapsing again, and then it just all went downhill from there.
Well, let me pump your brakes for a second. So you're on a pain contract because of this event, right? They have you on pharmaceutical.
Yeah, I was on morphine, Dilaudid, Percocet, and fentanyl patches on a daily.
And so now you're smoking cannabis, marijuana, which is illegal in the state of Arizona at the time.
Yeah.
So when you go in to do a UA,
Yup.
you had weed in your system, and so they pulled the medication that you needed
Yup.
to keep you pain free. Damn.
Yep.
Sorry, brother.
Yeah, it happens, man.
I
I
understand.
just had to stay strong, you know, but I wouldn't realize that I would be battling an opiate demon for the rest of my life, you know what I mean?
Right. So after they pulled your pain contract, obviously being in pain, was it your first thought like, oh, I could get some heroin and boom?
Oh, yeah, I had a friend put that in my head, but yeah.
Okay.
But I immediately knew that at the time, like, it was too much at the time.
Right.
I wasn't used to it. But then, like I said, like a couple years later, or a year later, I would end up relapsing, you know? And then that's kind of where it all started.
And so you've been, how long have you been using since then? Have you been using?
Well, this time around, I've been using since the COVID was announced.
Okay.
I relapsed right after the COVID. But right before, up to that, I was sober for like almost 6 years.
Almost
I was
6
doing
years.
good. I was on methadone. That's the best I've ever done in my life. I was working with my dad.
Right.
At the drilling company, drilling water wells, working with him. I was making thousands of dollars. Like, I was doing very good. Like, the best I've ever done as an adult.
Man.
But I just, you know.
Through those 6 years, were you still feeling pain? Does it still hurt?
No, I was doing real good.
Man,
I
that's
was
amazing.
doing the best I've ever been in my life. I had my cannabis card then because it was legal.
Now it's legal, right?
Yeah,
It was legal
and,
then, right?
Like, honestly, this day I can't tell you why I relapsed. It just, you know, it just happened, you know.
Right. That's addiction for you.
It is. All it takes is one time.
That's addiction. And so, I'm sorry, you said you've been going since COVID, right?
Yeah.
And what is your drug of
It
choice?
was just a downward spiral. Like, I lost everything quickly and became homeless, and yeah, it was just a chain of events that brought me out here, you know. Life threw me a curveball.
What's your main drug of choice now?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
It's everywhere.
Yes, it is.
It's bad.
What are some of the struggles of being, I guess, handicapped and homeless? Give it a second here. Appreciate that, YouTube. Yep.
What's the question?
What are some of the handicaps I'm sorry. What are some of the struggles of being handicapped and homeless?
Well, it's definitely not easy. It's a lot harder than the average person, you know what I mean? Like, it's extremely hard, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just a soldier, I'm strong-minded, and I've learned to, I don't know, survive using my disability, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, it's hard. Like, I can't defend myself. Like, you know, I'm an easy target out here. Like, it's hard to get around.
When you say easy target, what do you mean?
Oh, just like,
People want to steal your backpack or something?
yeah, anything of that sort. Yeah, you know, there's like, you know, I'm a one-legged guy on crutches. Like, you know, what can I do? You know.
I feel you.
So, I have a prosthetic. It's just I need to get it fixed, you know, and I don't, because you know I'm out here chasing the same thing every day. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Chasing the next high, basically, right?
pretty much, yeah.
What
But
are
I'm literally in the process right now of trying to make some changes. You know, every day I'm leading up to that life-changing decision. You know, I'm getting closer and closer to it.
what are some of the struggles of being homeless and battling an addiction?
It's definitely not easy. You know what I mean? Like basically, you know, being an addict and being homeless, like your high comes first. You know, no matter what, because you can't be out here and be sick. You know, especially on opiates. You know.
Right.
So like you don't take care of yourself, like you don't eat, you know what I mean? Like it's just the same thing every day, you know. And anything extra that comes with that, that's it's just a blessing that you didn't expect, you know. Because all your time, energy, and any money you make or anything that you can do goes to your next high, you know.
Right.
And it's not easy. It's definitely it'll take a toll on you real quick.
And so I hear you say, building up, getting ready for change, getting ready to do something better. What do you see? Do you have a goal? Do you have a plan? What's your move? How do you see yourself getting out of this situation?
I plan on taking myself my own ass and going to detox and rehab and possibly getting back on methadone or Suboxone or 50-50 with that, you know.
Right.
But I plan on going to detox and rehab and making that decision, you know, and getting myself clean and being able to repair my relationship with my family and move back home so I can start over again, you know, and literally start over and get back to work and do everything I need to do, you know.
Start living again, really, right?
Pretty much, you know. Put all this behind me and move on, you know, be a grown man, you know.
Yeah.
Quit being a child and quit being selfish, you know.
What do you say is keeping you from going to check into a detox today?
Yeah, I can't answer that question. I don't know.
Real answer. I understand.
I quit searching for that answer, and I'm just, going with the flow every day with it.
Right.
I don't know what it is, but I just got to wake up being sick and tired of being sick and tired, you know.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about that.
There's a lot of help out here for the
There is,
homeless.
but, you can't help anybody that don't want to help themselves, you know.
You got to be ready to. You got to want it.
You know.
Yeah.
You gotta want it. That's how I got it last time, you know. It's because I wanted it.
I understand that.
So,
I understand.
but hopefully, next time we see each other, hopefully it'll be in different circumstances.
Definitely, bro.
Anyone can do it. It's just you just gotta be strong, you know.
Do you have any words of encouragement, any advice, anything that you want to add in here that you feel should be?
Yeah, anyone that is in my situation or anything close to it, like this isn't a good life, you know. Like it sucks out here, you know, for people that don't even have a support system or they're literally on their own and out here by themselves. Like this just isn't worth it, you know. Like the only thing that's gonna come from this life is a body bag or behind bars, or you're gonna die out here, you know. It's the worst it's ever been anywhere you go. Like this fentanyl, it's a game changer. It's it's changed everything, and it ain't worth it, you know. And life, I've lived a sober life, you know. Like it's a lot better, you know. You benefit more from it, you know. It's an amazing feeling to get up every day and go to work and earn a living and have a home to go home to and have security and have a girlfriend and money and you know what I mean, like
to damn near be stress free, not have to worry about.
And like there's people that still get high and use and can live that life, you know. Like drugs will always be here, getting high will always be here, but having the opportunity to have a normal life and be a normal person, you know, like that's not always gonna be there, you know. If anyone can do it, it's worth it. What's up, bro?
Just gotta want to do it, huh? besides that, man, like, yo, again, I really appreciate you sitting down and sharing your message, sharing your story. Again, this could possibly, if it just helps one person, you know what I mean, go back inside or turn around and say, I don't want this life. Like, shit, we did it. We did the right thing, you know?
That'd be awesome, man.
Do you have any social media or anything that you'd like to put on here for people to possibly send you words of encouragement or anything?
Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have anything like that right now.
I'm gonna give you my contact information. If you get anything that you want to add, I could always go and post it on the video.
For sure.
And like you said, hopefully, man, when we cross paths again, you know what I'm saying? I hope we're both in a better spot in life, you know what I mean?
Amen.
But I appreciate you, bro.
God bless you, brother.
You too.
What's up, man?